Today's math lesson is on two-step multiplication and division word problems. Our objective is I can represent and solve two-step multiplication and division problems. In order to understand multiplication and division, we have to remember our strategies that we can use when we apply our understanding. One strategies we use to understand the product or how to find the answer to a multiplication problem is an array. You can represent this by showing using this example here, where we have 4 columns and 3 rows. Our multiplication problem is 3 times 4. Another strategy we use is repeated addition. Our equation is 3 times 4. It's telling us that 4 is going to be repeated 3 times, so my repeated addition is 4 plus 4 plus 4. Another strategy we use is equal groups. Here we have the multiplication problem of 3 times 4, where we are representing 3 groups and 4 in each group. Cubes is a math strategy we can use to solve a math problem. The word cubes is an acronym. C stands for circle, the number and words related to the number. U is to underline the question and write your statement. B means to box in your keywords. E is to eliminate any unneeded information. S is to solve the problem using your strategy. Let's look at a math problem. Ford has 5 large bags of marbles with 3 marbles in each bag. He also has 6 small bags of marbles that contains 2 marbles in each bag. How many marbles do he have in total? We're going to go ahead and use our cube strategy to solve this problem. C stands to circle the numbers, so I went ahead and circled 5 large bags, marbles, 3 marbles in each bag, 6 small bags, marbles, 2 marbles in each bag, and the words how many marbles because that's what I'm looking for. To review what I did, circle, I posted it down there and I wrote it. 5 large bags, marbles with 3 marbles in each bag, 6 small bags of marbles with 2 marbles in each bag. How many marbles in total? U tells us to underline the question and write our statement. So I went ahead and underlined my question. How many marbles do he have in total? And my statement, which is responding to the question, is Ford has total marbles. B tells us to box in keywords. So my keywords in this problem are each and total. And each and total tells me that I need to multiply and I need to add. E tells us to eliminate unnecessary information. And as I read this problem, I can see that I need all of my information, so I don't need to eliminate anything. S tells us to go ahead and solve using our strategy. So to recap my problem, I went ahead and circled all my keywords. I circled all my numbers with the words that it goes with. I boxed in my keywords and I underlined my question. And so I know going back, I am going to multiply Since I am trying to look for how many total bags he has, I can see that 5 large bags means there's 5 groups and there's 3 marbles in each bag. So that's telling me to multiply 5 times 3, which gives me 15. And then I see that there's 6 small bags, 2 marbles in each bag. So I'm multiplying 6 times 2. That gives me 12. But then I remembered going back, it says how many marbles do he have in total? Total tells me to add. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add those two products, 15 plus 12, which gives me 27. Now that I have my answer, I can go ahead and fill in the statement. Ford has 27 total marbles. Let's understand strategies we can use for division. We can use repeated subtraction. Here I have the equation 12 divided by 4, which equals 3. I went ahead and started with 12 and subtracted 4 until I got to 0, and I subtracted 4 3 times. So 12 divided by 4 equals 3. Another strategy we can use is equal groups. Here I have the same equation, 12 divided by 3 equals 4, in which I went ahead and made 3 groups, and I put in the same amount of dots in each group until there was no more, and there's a total of 4 dots in each group. So 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Let's look at a division problem. Cindy has 48 large blueberry muffins and 12 small chocolate muffins. She will place them in a container. She can place 4 large muffins in one container. She can also place 6 small muffins in one container. How many containers will she need for the muffins? And C tells me to circle the numbers, so I circled 48 large blueberry muffins, 12 small chocolate muffins, 4 large muffins in one container, 6 small muffins in one container, and I went ahead and circled how many containers. Recap, we've circled 48 large blueberry muffins with 4 large muffins in one container, 12 small chocolate muffins with 6 small muffins in one container, and the words how many, and that's telling me I'm looking for containers in total. It tells me to underline the question and write your statement. My question is, how many containers will she need for the muffins? My statements, or my response is, Cindy needs containers. B tells us to box in our keywords. Here I will have to use my context clues to know what I'm looking for because there's no keywords. But I know from this that we're trying to figure out how many containers can fit all of the muffins, and we know that with the large, 4 muffins can fit in one container, and with the small, 6 muffins can fit, so we're going to have to divide. After reviewing the entire passage, there's nothing to eliminate, so I will keep all my information. S tells us to solve using our strategy. We're going to recap what we've done so far. We've circled our numbers, we've underlined our question. In this particular problem, we don't have any keywords to box in, but using context clues, we know we're going to divide. We don't have to eliminate anything, so now we just need to solve. We know that 48 large blueberry muffins is going to go into the large container, which holds 4 muffins in one container, so that's 48 divided by 4, which equals 12 containers. And then we know that there's 12 small chocolate muffins, and that goes with the small containers, which can hold 6. So I divide 12 and 6. 12 divided by 6 equals 2. So there's 2 small containers. Well, I remembered going back after I solved this that we're looking for how many containers that she needs, and it's not just 12, it's not just 2, we actually have to combine that. So it's 12 plus 2, which equals 14. I can now respond to my statement, which states Cindy needs 14 containers.